Now then, the Saints. Wellens is the fullback. Smith, Iro, Newlove alongside Anthony Sullivan. Tommy Martin is back alongside Sean Long, and the forwards O'Neill, Cunningham and Nicol. Joint the captain, Tuilangi and Sculthorpe. And the bench occupied tonight by Perolini, Hoppy, Matautia and John Stankiewicz. The coach is Ian Millward in his first match in charge. Wonder what thoughts are going through these players' minds as they leave that dressing room, knowing that tonight a brand new coach is sitting in the stands and assessing their performance. Chris Joint leads his men onto the field then. Change strip tonight, blue and white.
Ian Millward looking quite nervous, not surprisingly. It is a big step up for this guy.
Beautiful evening for top-class rugby league football, and I'm sure that that's exactly what we're going to get over the next 80 minutes. It's Julian O'Neill for St Helens who takes the first tackle of this match. Kieran Cunningham at dummy half, and Newlove, his first touch in Super League 5.
Well, the foundation for Hull last week was definitely their defence, especially the hooker Mick Jenkins. What a first 40 minutes he had. He tackled himself to a standstill, and they need to emulate that. They have got to make sure the defence is there. St Helens have a very, very big and fast three-quarter line.
Long with the first kick, just inside his own half of the field. Turns it across to the far side. Daylight is after it, and Daylight got a hand to it, but he forced the ball into touch, and he knows he's come up with a big blunder there.
And Matt Daylight knows it. It's given side under pressure.
It has. He's given Saints a golden opportunity. Here goes Iro, and Iro, if he'd have released the pass, maybe, but they're not done. They're in. First try of the match. Paul Wellens, the young full-back, chiming in.
From this scrum, St Helens launched the big fella. In and out from Iro. Robinson got to him, desperate tackle, but they were short on numbers on the blind side.
Just the one goal against Bradford 2 weeks ago, and sliding it closer and closer and getting it over.
But you've got to be impressed the way that St Helens are keeping this ball alive.
And here they come again. This is Tommy Martin. He offloads it to Newlove. Newlove is hauled to ground by Will Robinson. Cunningham gets it away. Here now O'Neill once more. Good offloading from the prop forward. St Helens will start again down the right-hand side. This is Nicol. Scrambling defence though. Felsh in there Andrew Hick rather in there very, very quickly. But Tuilangi, strength and speed to burn.
Good tackle by the prop forward Andrew Hick, it had to be, but St Helens are keeping the ball alive.
Martin is looking for a gap, and he's just collared and scragged to the floor. Still a couple of tackles in the bag. This is Newlove. Oh, the referee's whistle sounds. Robinson linking up well with Broadbent, but the referee not happy with that challenge. This is Zammit though with the first kick from him of the evening. 3 goals from 3 against Wigan, and 1 from 1 so far tonight. Gould and Foxton bamboozled again. He got a touch to it. The ball goes out. Doesn't matter one way or the other. He certainly couldn't get hold of the football. Anyway, it's a goal line dropout.
And yet those errors that we keep highlighting, and that's not the best drop kick out. Gone 35 metres, that's all.
And straight into the arms of Paul Newlove. Maiden in very strongly. Robinson and Maiden again. Cunningham is the dummy half. There's Martin, spreads it to Long. Long looks for the runners. It was Nicol. Good defence from Horn and Broadbent, was it? No, it wasn't. It was Adam Marr. That was Jenkins with that tackle on Tuilangi. This is Cunningham. Cunningham looking to pinch one himself. Hull are there in numbers. Iro into the arms of Long, and Long will stab it to looking for Tommy Martin. Oh, he didn't need Martin, he's got Wellens. Wellens has got his second try.
Well, again, they have picked off a mistake from Hull, and they have come up trumps yet again. That really did surprise me. They put the brakes on when really he made the break. He really should have gone for it. Great handoff from the big fella, Iro.
And here now is Chris Smith. He's had to go backwards before he comes forwards, but saw a little gap and went for it. Andrew Hick coming in a little late with the flop. Not penalised though. And here goes Paul Wellens. He's on a hat-trick. Hauled down by Luke Felsh. 40-metre line. Joint, the St Helens captain, flicks the ball away. Sullivan trying to go out the outside. Carney did well. Carney got the tackle in. Cunningham is the dummy half. Here's Sean Long. Long on to Martin. And Martin puts the kick in over the top of Zammit. It bounces and skips away. This is very, very hard pitch here at the Humberside ground of the Boulevard tonight. It's quite firm underfoot. 10 metres of the line. Robinson back to Richard Horne. Horne drops a shoulder. Brilliant. Oh, he just drops the football. About to say brilliant from Horne.
He tried to flick it back on the inside. He just couldn't get the power.
Oh, and the referee's gone for the screen here.
Well, he has to. This is what they're looking for. Did it hit the finger? No. Didn't get a fingertip to it. He was on an onside situation. I think this will be a try, but what a big mistake there from the hooker, Kieran Cunningham. Lackadaisical. And I think this is going to be TRY. No. Hey, TRY for mine.
And TRY, says the video ref. Well, Sean McRae and Ian Millward will be pulling their hair out at the moment.
Well, it was a beautiful move on Robinson. They used a dummy runner back on the inside, and then he swept around in Maiden. And just trying to force a pass a little bit too much from the youngster Richard Horne. But let's not say that this guy is not trying to do anything, because he really will put himself about. It was from his enthusiastic pass on the inside. All right, it went to ground, but it produced a try that Hull needed.
Mick Jenkins is out of the defensive line at the moment. And Chris Joint trying to exploit the gap that might be there.
That'll be a bad loss if Jenkins is out.
It's the last tackle, this. He is Long. He'll put boot to ball. Will he? No, he's going to run it. He's taking them on at the middle. Wonderful run. Support from Martin, but Martin put the ball down. It was up around his neck, to be fair. Took the tackle from Maiden. Here's Martin, left foot into open space. Daylight's after this. Daylight has run it out again.
He's having a nightmare.
I was going to say, he's having an absolute nightmare over on that far side.
Had his progress halted.
Well, there's two footballs on the field now. That was Iro with the one that counts, and he's given it to Smith. This is a bruising match. Nickel, Martin, Long, Sculthorpe, back inside, Newlove, still Newlove. Great strength from the big centre. That's how close St Helens are to the try line. Trying to give it some width now. Long to Martin. And Martin gives it to Nickel. Nickel trying to get away from Horne. He nearly did. The youngster stuck to his guns well, though. Across as reinforcements came Jean and Samet. This is Cunningham trying to nick one. Back it goes to Sculthorpe. And again, Stanley Jean is there to help with the defence. Cunningham looking for his own. Back it goes out the back door to Long. Long gets it away to his captain, but he's all wrapped up by Robinson, is Chris Joint. A drop goal attempt from Sean Long. He finds the mark. No, he doesn't.
He's made a pretty miraculous recovery. He was jogging up and down the touchline just a minute ago, looking as though he is getting ready to come back on as Dave Maiden breaks.
Yes, Maiden's on the charge. Ball back inside to Collins, and Collins will score out of the sticks. Sculthorpe, he thought about just flicking the pass back as he fell. Cunningham from dummy half. Long down the right-hand side. Long picked up like a rag doll. That will be the last action of this first half, and what a first half it's been.
And the big fellas out wide, especially Iro. They need something special from the big guys.
And in back play, Matautier and Dion Bird are exchanging blows. Some Hull players are coming in to get involved. In the meantime, it's Chris Smith, and that's a try for Saints, unless the touch judge will call them back. There was a real fight going on in back play between Bird and Matautier. He clutched his head there. Well, Bird went down like a sack of potatoes.
Well, the only thing I can think of is that maybe there was a stray finger just well, there you can see. I think you'd have to say that Bird is on the losing end of Matautier. Matautier by a knockout, I think.
Penalty's going. Wait there, please. All right, Villa.
Two players are on the way to the sin bin. Villa, Matautier and Dion Bird. will take 10 minutes to calm down. The try is disallowed. The whole incident's on report, and it's a penalty to Hull.
Back to football, boys.
Game didn't need an interception. Here goes New Love. Now has he got the pace?
No.
Terrific chase here from Carney again. Carney gets to him. He's not held. It's a try, is it?
Yes.
Is New Love on the line? It'll be a decision for the video referee.
The left arm. First impact is short. I think that's a try. The momentum has taken him over. It's just like sliding over on a wet day.
He's certainly not a double movement, no doubt.
This will be
that.
TRY for mine. Oh, dearie me today.
Well, it just shows you he was held short of the line, so it's first tackle to St Helens. They've got 5 more attempts here, and this is Nickel. No try, and if you wanted conclusive proof that Steve-O has no influence on the video referee, my word, you've had it tonight. St Helens then, looking for a try that's been denied them. Nickel. Hull scrambling in defence. That's 3 tackles gone. They dropped it.
Played it forward.
Played it forward and everything.
Disallowed. You can't do that these days. It has to go backward. The officials allowed it.
Saints in possession.
Controversy all over the place.
Allowed to carry on. Newlove offloads as he falls. Ball is hacked forward. Hull have got it back.
And it's in the big boys up front. It's the pack that's going to lead them the way. The half break by the forwards. There's plenty of pace out there from both sides to take advantage of that. But you get the feeling, Eddie, that it'll be a mistake, a missed tackle that'll create it.
Awesome pace from Iro. And he sold the dummy, but he's been forced into touch.
But again, St Helens scrambling defence is equal to it. Iro makes the break.
Simon got to him. Quick play the ball. Chris Smith. Quiet tonight, Chris Smith. And it's not really been the night yet for the 3 quarters to show their worth. It's been a real war of attrition up front. And here comes Sculthorpe now, stabs it into open territory. Zammit is there to sweep up.
Good positioning by Ben Zammit. Wasn't a bad little option as well from the loose forward, Paul Sculthorpe. Oh, the mistake! Was it reefed out or did he just lose it? I think he just lost it.
St Helens in possession with Cunningham. Here's Sculthorpe. On it goes now to Long. Long looking for the opening, and Long has conjured it up. Long will score behind the posts.
And it's Carney that's come up with a mistake. It's been a nightmare for both the wingers, Daylight and Carney. They really have become Father Christmas, these 2 wingers for St Helens. Yet again, a mistake has allowed St Helens to go in front. You take your opportunities, and Sean Long certainly did this.
Scrum then, operating at stand-off at the moment.
Sensible rugby league football, that's all that's needed by St Helens. Make sure that they play out the complement of 6, make sure the kick and chase game is good. Because this whole side will not throw in the towel, that is for sure.
Sean Long has gone for the big booming kick downfield, looking for a 40-20. It bounces on this very, very hard surface, and Long has come up with the 40-20.
Not many clubs sort of utilise it enough.
Well, St Helens have, and can they capitalise on it now? Sculthorpe takes the first tackle. Newlove. Here's Wellens. Wellens to within a couple of metres of the line. Hoppy! Held by the Hull defence, who are scrambling now for their lives. Long again. Back up the middle it goes with Perolini. He offloads to Tuilangi. Great strength from Tuilangi. Still St Helens, 5 metres from the line. They're going wide with Joint. Joint scores! Chris Joint with the try. A captain's knock again from Chris Joint.
We said it was important. Let's watch it again. 32 metres. It was always going to beat the winger. It did, and from it, the captain's knock. Now then, did he knock on then?
No, it bounced off a heel. I think here goes Iro. Trying to expose a tired defence, but Collins did well. There's Newlove once more. Zammett's all over him.
You really have got to admire the way that this tiring Hull defence is scrambling back. Remember, it was a very, very tough game against Wigan last week.
And they've had another bruiser here against the champions of the Super League.
They certainly have. One thing is for sure, both these sides have made it quite clear that they are in the running.
Sculthorpe will score a try. Great strength from Sculthorpe. The try is given. And Sculthorpe, I think he'll be taking home winning money tonight.
He's had a big game. He's worked hard. He deserved that.
Jean. Stanley Jean back on the inside it goes. Carney. Carney steps out of another challenge. And another challenge. And Carney will score for Hull. Oh, that's soft defence, but a wonderful run from the Irishman, Brian Carney. Zammit adds the extras from bang in front. So the lead is reduced by 6. 28-20. St Helens will go home with the points. Brian Carney, the try to make up for the disappointment in earlier mistakes, but you saw there the expression on the Irishman's face when the final siren sounded.